I had to put that in
Yeah,
there.
I
Let
love
it be
you
known.
too. I love you too, sir.
Thank you, sir.
So, that real estate show is dedicated entirely to enlightening the real estate consumers on real estate matters and much more. We talk about a lot of different things other than real estate here on this show, but most of them are all real estate related.
Right.
We want to go ahead and jump in. I know you had some stuff you wanted to talk about specifically today, so we'll just go ahead and jump in and let you take the lead. So.
Awesome. Well, let's go ahead and hit the lake. All righty.
Right.
So today I want to talk about, I want to actually hit the realtors. We're going to hit the realtors with some good stuff. And this actually came out of our Texas Realtor magazine, which is a great magazine. I find myself sometimes sitting it to the side because you have so many things going on, but I go back to it and I read it.
Yeah.
And it got some good stuff. So we're going to pull
good
some
nuggets
stuff out
in there.
Oh, absolutely. Love it. So we're going to talk about, is your pricing strategy on target?
Okay.
So let's just cover a few areas. Let's talk about building your strategy.
Okay.
One of the things that I love using is Realtors Property Resource.
Yes.
RPR.
RPR.
And I've actually spoken with a few realtors, and some of them will say, "Well, what's that? What is RPR?"
Really?
Really?
Wow.
Yeah, that's what I said. Wow. And they don't know because, one, your national dues, your NAR membership allows you to use this.
Right.
That's what it's part of your membership.
Right.
And in using it, it has so many great tools. Like I was saying, I enjoy using it. One of the tools is what's called the Realtors Valuation Model. You familiar with that one,
Absolutely.
right?
I use it.
Yeah, you said, hey, that's just like getting up, put on some undergarments.
Yeah.
Now, the RVM, in which you can get property estimates. Now, some of this information comes, which they're factored from the MLS listings, the sales, and not only that, your off-market data as well.
Right.
So what does that mean exactly for you as the realtor? That means that you're getting the most accurate information and data that's available for you, but most importantly for your client.
Right.
So that's why we do it. Now, one of the other things you want to do is create a very professional report for your client.
Right.
Realtors Property Resource does it.
Yep.
I mean, if you like numbers and colors and graphs,
Yep.
Realtors Property Resource has it. And what it is, when you send that to your client and they say, ooh, and then there is the old school client that their friend has, we still love you for being in the realtor family. But coming forward and moving forward with RPR, you send it to your client, it was like, ooh, my client sent me this, and it's so nice, I understood it, I got information about my area, the schools that I like, just everything, and I love it.
Yeah.
So it makes you look good.
Yeah, it does.
It really does
It
make
really
you look
does.
good.
One of the things you're talking about, pricing strategies. I think where a lot of consumers, a lot of sellers get caught up with pricing is that they have done a lot of specific things, specific to their taste, specific to their needs.
Right.
They've been in their house a long time, and we can't disqualify or discount all of that. But you really, as the consumer, you really have to listen to your real estate professional.
Yes, you do.
We have insight to data that you don't have insight to.
That's right.
And that data, that insight, will more than likely always override your emotion that you have attached to your home and what you've done to it, to put into it. A lot of people don't realize and don't want to understand that there are market conditions.
That's right.
And we can only price a house effectively to sell according to market conditions and what the market will allow. There's you can for the lack of the proper term right now, over upgrade your house, if you will.
Yes.
Because first of all, the very first thing with real estate, be it commercial or residential, is location. The second thing is location, and the third thing is location. So location. So all of that matters. So, if your neighborhood, and we're just throwing out hypothetical numbers here, if your neighborhood maxes out at $150,000 sales price, and you go and do all this extravagant stuff to your home, guess what? More than likely, you're not going to get dollar for dollar
That's
back
right.
out of those upgrades that you've done. That's for you and your family's personal enjoyment. You kind of need to set your mind to that and know that you're not going to get dollar for dollar. And even if your house sold, your neighborhood sold for $200,000,
Mm-hmm.
still the upgrades that you do, you don't get dollar for dollar back on every upgrade that you do. Usually it's somewhere between 25 and 30 cents per dollar
Right.
for the upgrade that you get back as a return on your investment for that. So, take the emotion out of pricing your home if you want your home to sell quickly. Um, don't beat up your real estate professional. They have the data, we have the data, and trust me, uh, every realtor out there that is in business has a desire to sell homes.
Right.
That's what we do.
That's
We
what we
sell
do.
homes. And of course, the more that we can sell a house for, the more commission we make.
Right.
But at the end of the day, it's all about taking care of you, the client.
Yes.
It's not about what we can make in a commission. So think about it. If I can sell your house for more than I'm telling you, I would, because ultimately it's going to benefit me more
Right.
if I can sell it for more.
Correct.
The more I sell it for, the bigger my commission.
That's right.
So I'm not going to cheat myself. And I hate giving that scenario, but
But it's
that's the
truth.
scenario that people understand,
Right.
you know. So we're not going to cheat ourselves,
Yes.
first and foremost, and we're definitely not going to cheat you. So if we can get more out of the house for you, we will. But we're definitely not going to waste your time or our time by overpricing it and allowing it to sit there. Because what happens is, when the house sits there, guess what? 9 times out of 10, you have moved on to wherever you're going. So you're paying for a mortgage or rent where you are.
Right.
And now you're paying for spiders, crickets, and roly-polies to live
That's
in
it, to
the
live in
empty
that
house
house.
here.
That's rather
So
expensive.
pricing strategy. You need to pay attention to your real estate professional. And Ken was talking to originally addressed this to the real estate professional, the realtors out there. RPR is a great tool. You know what I love about RPR?
What's that?
It gives me insight into markets that I'm not a member of that particular MLS.
Correct.
I remember last year, I think it was last year or the year before, we went to New Orleans for the NAR conference.
Mm-hmm.
And me and my wife were driving around, and I pulled out my phone. I said, "Hey, open up RPR."
Right.
And we were looking at the prices of properties in New Orleans.
Correct.
I don't have access to that sitting right here in
No,
Killeen,
you don't.
but RPR allows me to be a national realtor.
Yes, it does.
So as long as I got a strong referral network wherever
Mhm.
I am, I can open up RPR and find my client a property that they want to perhaps purchase, get with the local realtor in that market. Bam, we're set.
And you know what? You hit it on the head on some of the areas that we were going to talk about today is one, in the sense of you as a realtor, let's say you find a property in New York because you have clients that are moving from here, they're getting out of the military, for
Yeah.
example, and they're moving back to New York.
Yeah.
But they want to find a house.
Mhm.
Well, hey, you're not knowledgeable. We're not knowledgeable as far as the market there. But
Mhm.
due to referral base and due to RPR,
Right.
we can actually accommodate the client.
Exactly.
And that's great. That's really great. Now, one of the things that I know the article that I was referring to
Mhm.
in Texas Realtor Magazine, Candy Cook,
Mhm.
one of the state instructors,
Right.
very good at what she does.
Right.
She talked about, and she suggests going to, now this is the website, costversusvalue.com. That's COSTVSVALUE.com.
Mhm.
Now, when you talk about taking the emotions out of it, because, people, and I understand,
Yeah.
You've been in your house 15, 20 years, maybe even just 10 years, whatever the case may be.
Right.
It's your house.
It's your house.
And so for in my I'm going to use me. My wife tell me, honey,
Mm-hmm.
I want to put some new floors in the house.
Mm-hmm.
Honey, I want some new appliances in the kitchen. Honey, well, we know that honeydew list can go on and on and
yeah,
on.
Yeah, yeah.
So with that, after we finished, we remodeled everything, put in brand new ceiling fans, painted the entire house, and we've done all of these things.
Mm-hmm.
And so now we've gotten that emotional attachment that you were
Right.
talking about.
Right.
And so the market says my house is worth 150. Well, I don't know what you're talking about,
Yeah.
Mr. Realtor.
Yeah.
My house is worth way more than that because I just spent $60,000 upgrading my house.
Mm-hmm.
So how you gonna tell me I can't sell it
Right.
for almost 200,000?
Right.
Again,
Yeah.
cost versus value.
Right.
Removing that emotions from the process.
Right.
That's something that you have to do.
Right. And you know, a lot of it, a lot of this very same thing, because you know we do property management as well at Blessed Properties. We have a large property management department. So a lot of this carries over. The same principles apply to
Mhm.
property management. I have a lot of people that tell me, hey, I'm going to do this, this, and this to my house, and I should be able to rent it for this. Well, not necessarily.
No.
It doesn't work that way.
No.
You know, there are still market conditions that come into play.
That's right.
Market conditions, market saturation. You know, Fort Hood is the largest
What is market
employer.
saturation? What is that?
Market saturation is how many, the quantity of homes on the market at any given time.
Awesome. Awesome.
So,
Can you say that again, sir?
so market saturation is how many homes are on the market at any given time. So today you bring your house to us and you want to put it on the market for sale or for rent. Market saturation plays a huge part
Huge.
in what we can put your house on the market for sale or rent and successfully get it done for you.
That's right.
So you know, there's just too many factors besides the money that you put in it that plays into and helps us determine what price to put on your home.
That's right.
You know, there's science and numbers, and we go to the numbers to determine what price to put on your home.
That is
You
so
know,
good.
the proof is in the pudding.
Yes, it is.
And the pudding is the numbers. So yeah.
The numbers are great.
Yep.
I love numbers.
Yep. So let's talk about in this next little segment here, my baby.
What's your baby?
My baby is BP School of Real Estate. I'm so
Oh.
excited about BP School of Real Estate and what that does, the opportunities that it opens up for people wanting to come into the real estate industry, because we're
Yes.
offering live instructors, and that's I think what I'm really excited about the most is that we have live instructors.
That's awesome.
I'm not sure, still hadn't made up my mind if we're going to do online courses yet, but the live instructors where you can sit one-on-one and have a conversation with an instructor about some information that they put out,
Great
information
interact-
that you may not have understood. So we offer all the TREC approved qualifying courses to become a licensed realtor in the state of Texas.
Yes.
And right now, you know, I'm doing something very foolish. This next class that's coming up at the end of the month or at the beginning of the month, 1 April, I think it is, 1 through 3 April, Law of Agency, which is one of the 6 qualifying classes that's required. We're offering that for only $100. That's
Now,
unheard
you
of.
can't- It is unheard of.
Unheard of.
You can't beat. Yeah, you.
Across the country, across the state,
Yes.
it's unheard of.
It is unheard of.
So I don't know how much longer I can absorb those prices. So, you know, everybody out there that's thinking about
Take advantage of it.
Yeah, that's thinking about coming into the real estate industry for $100. I mean, you can't beat it.
No.
You know, it's a 3-day class, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday from 8:30 to 5:30. 30 hours total for one class, and there are 6 that you have to take.
Yes.
But yeah, BP School of Real Estate, we offer all those qualifying courses. And then for my realtor friends that are out there listening, we also offer the CE courses, the continuing education. You know, no longer do you have to drive outside of our fair city here to get your real estate education. No more do you have to sit in front of a computer, at 12,
Fall
1, 2,
asleep.
3 o'clock in the morning,
Right. Right.
yeah, falling asleep in front of a boring screen with boring content. So we have several classes coming up this month. We have Legal Update 1 and 2 with Miss J. Renee Ward, and she's also coming this month as well to teach the broker responsibility course.
That's awesome.
So if you have some CE hours that you need to make up to renew your license, because we all are so busy, realtors.
Yeah, we wait till the last
we
minute.
wait to the last minute, and now we're trying to scramble to find a class.
Right.
Well, you know what? You don't even have to break that habit. Why? Because right here in Killeen, you can take a class, and you don't have to drive outside of our city anymore. No more going to Austin, Round Rock, Houston, Dallas, San Antonio to catch a class that's going to allow you to get the CE that you need before your license is due. So you can do all of that right here, right here in Killeen. So I'm really, really excited about that. The website is bpsore.com, bpsore.com. Click on course offerings, and you will see the little drop down menu there. You can click on qualifying courses or continuing education to see what we have available for you that fits your scheduling needs and requirements, and go ahead and register for the class. So,
let's do it. Don't hesitate.
Again, the qualifying courses right now, the next one is $100. Don't know how long that's gonna last. I'm getting beat up every day about that, but
that's an internal joke right there.
Yeah. I'm not gonna expound on that anymore. But yeah. So,
oh, that's good. That's good.
So another thing that I want to talk about, kind of moving on from BP School of Real Estate real quick. The end of this month, a lot of people want to buy homes, and they're afraid. So I'm a huge proponent of educating the consumer on real estate related matters.
Which is good.
So the end of this month, on the 26th, that's the last Saturday of this month, on the 26th, at 9:30 a.m. So mark your calendars, the 26th of March, 9:30 a.m. We're going to have a free home buyer seminar.
All right.
So, in that seminar, we're going to discuss contract to closing, what that means. We're going to discuss earnest money, option fee, option period, home inspections, credit.
Yes.
Credit.
What'd you say? Credit?
Credit. Can't do anything without credit.
Can't do anything without credit. I'm sorry, without good credit.
Without good credit, because you can have credit
You can have
and
credit.
still not be able to
That's
do
right.
anything. So yeah, good credit, and what the real estate mortgage industry says good credit is.
Right.
So all of those things we're going to be talking about. Again, that's a free home buyer seminar, March 26th. That's the last Saturday of this month, 9:30. At 2210 East Central Texas Expressway. That's the Landmark building. That's the Blessed Properties office. That's BP School of Real Estate is located in that same building, and we're going to be in Suite 101. So come one, come all. Learn about the real estate home buying process as it relates to our market. We're going to get you up to speed. Those of you that may need help with your credit,
Yes.
we're going to have some resources there for you to get you squared away on that, get you across that hurdle, and you won't have to worry about that. So again, 26 March, 9:30 a.m.
Take your phones out.
2210 East Central Texas Expressway, Suite 101. Free home buyer seminar. Free.
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 Free. You can't beat that.
No, you can't. Great
All right.
information.
Yep, great information. We have a lot of good success with those seminars. People come out, they absolutely love it. They learn stuff that they had no idea about the home buying process. Yeah, never knew. Also, in that same seminars, I already touched on some of the things we're going to talk about. Did you know that there are programs out there that will help you with your down payment and closing costs?
Huh?
Yes, sir. down payment and closing costs.
What you say?
So if you can work out your credit,
Oh my!
I can get your down payment and closing costs taken care of.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
And we can learn all this at the
We
seminar.
can learn all of this at the seminar.
Mm.
I'm not going to tell you right now. I want you
Right.
to come to the seminar and
Oh
get this
yeah,
good
come
information.
on out.
Yeah.
Learn.
So, parents, if you have a young adult still in your house and you need to get them out of your house, bring them March 26th. What time? 9:30 a.m. 2210 East Central Texas Expressway, Suite 101.
Now-
And we are going to give them the tools, the knowledge, the know-how to get them out of your house, parents.
Yes.
And it will not cost you a dime to attend the seminar. And I got their closing costs and down payment covered.
Now
I
be
can do that.
mindful. He said some young adults, but let's be for real. Sometimes when we say young adults, there's some 30, 35, and even 40-year-old adults still living at home with mama. So this is the opportunity for them to not only be grown, but they can be gone.
They can get gone. Okay? All right. So we don't care how old they are.
Yes.
If they are grown in your house and you need to get them out and you just couldn't figure out a way to do it, let me help you.
This is
Bring
it.
them to this home buyer seminar and we're going to work together.
Right.
I'm going to partner with you. Me and Ken, we're going to partner with you
Yes, we are.
and get these grown folks out of your house. How about that?
I'm excited for you.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, you know what? If you ask my kids, they'll tell you. If you ask them, what does your dad tell you every week? We need to get a plan. And you ask him, what does that mean?
Right.
He says we have 18 years and 3 months in his house, and he's changing the locks. And I mean it.
I know you mean it. That's why I'm laughing so hard.
I mean it. We are training them up in the way that they should
That's
go.
right.
Keyword
That's
go.
right. Go.
Go. Get out.
Mm-hmm.
And we're giving them the tools. We're teaching them about credit. We're
Yes.
teaching them about finances.
Mhm.
We're teaching them about money.
Teach them the right things.
Hey, and life is the test
Yeah.
of what we taught them.
Yes, it is.
So how well they received it, I don't know, but
You're responsible for what you say,
That's
not
right.
for what they hear.
exactly. So I know a lot of y'all don't like that saying, you're gonna kick the babies out at 18
Hey.
years and 3 months. But guess what? I love my wife and my
Yeah.
wife love herself some me, and we want our house back. We have given them the life
Yes.
of Riley.
Yes,
They
you have.
live a good
Yes,
life.
they do.
So,
Mhm.
it's time for them to start thinking about what they want to do. After 18 years and 3 months, I'll support them wholeheartedly in
Yes.
whatever it is, but they're
Yeah.
going to do it at a different address.
That's right.
Different address.
Love
Different
you.
address. Yeah.
But you got to get out of here.
Got to get out of here. So, kind of wrapping up here. BP School of Real Estate
Mhm.
is here for you, all of you that want to come into the world of real estate and become a real estate professional. In any of the disciplines, there's so much you can do in real
So
estate.
much.
You can sell residential homes, you can go
Mhm.
into property management, you can sell commercial properties, luxury properties.
So many
you can
things.
do, commercial property management. Just so much land,
Yeah.
ranch, education, real estate education, instructing. There's just so much to do.
Mhm.
There's the real estate mortgage industry. If you want to become a loan officer, there's so much that you can do in real estate. It's not just one singular or particular thing. There's so many doors that will open up to you with a real estate license. You can just
That
do
is so
so
true.
much with it.
Yeah.
So, I tell people all the time in this business, you can really make as much money as you want or as little money as you want. It's
up to
all
you.
up to you, your desire,
Yeah.
your drive, and what you want to do. So that's BP School of Real Estate, bpsore.com, bpsore.com, for all the latest courses or upcoming courses that we'll be offering, both continuing education and qualifying courses for those that want to come in. And again, the home buyer seminar, first time home buyer seminar, we have a lot of great information to put out and share with you. That seminar is absolutely free. All it's going to require of you is just a few hours of your time to come and get some information and get smart on the home buying process, so that when you are ready to purchase a home, you will be just that, ready. You'll be knowledgeable and know what to expect. And we love doing that. We have a whole lot of fun when we do these seminars.
We really do.
So come out, bring somebody, bring that grown child that's in your home that you want to get out. Bring them, and we'll help you get them out of your home.
Yes.
Am I missing anything? What else we got?
You know, I don't think you're missing anything. I'm really excited about the seminar, because not only is it going to give them a lot of knowledge, but it will help to erase that fear.
Right, right.
Because I know, and I was just speaking with some clients earlier today,
Yep.
And we were talking about the fear of buying. And I understand that fear that comes along, because it's the unknown.
Right.
It's like when Peter stepped out of the boat and said to Jesus, "Hey, if it's you, Lord, bid me to come." But he didn't know what was. How can I can't walk on that water. Same thing, same type of fear that comes upon people that's ready to buy a house.
Yeah.
So I'm just thankful that we're able to provide that for the people.
Yeah. Good word, good message. Well, that's all we have for you today. Thank you for allowing us to come into your homes for this short time this week. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for being faithful listeners that you are. And we pray that, the information that we're putting out is a blessing to you.
Yes.
By all means, if you guys have any questions that you want answered on the air, most of our shows are live broadcast, and we live stream on YouTube. All you have to do is go to YouTube, to the Blessed Properties channel, and subscribe there and watch the live stream. And you can type in questions, and we'll answer those questions on the air. Because we want you to be informed. We want you to have clarity for the information that we're putting out to you guys. So without further ado, we want to just thank you again and say God bless you, and we will see you again at this same time next Tuesday. God bless.